Why do we only apply this principle in Christianity? Let me show you what I'm talking about.
I'm just going to get straight to the point, and this is probably going to upset a lot of people. The reason some people don't go to your church is not because they don't love Jesus. It's because you're mean.
This lady is saying, people don't come to your church because you're mean. And we cannot ignore the fact that in churches, people get hurt, people get abused, and offenses happen. So it is real and it does matter. But here's where I keep on coming back to. Why don't we use the same principle, in other areas of our life? Why here? We usually separate the person from the purpose, except Christianity. In almost every part of our life, failure happens, but it doesn't disqualify the whole. When we have a bad meal, we don't stop eating. When we meet a dishonest builder, we don't end our need for shelter. When it comes to Christ, we often let the failures of his followers stand in front of him. Look at how consistent we are everywhere else in our life and how strange that one exception is. Here's where the pattern holds. One bad restaurant doesn't make us stop eating out. A rude cashier doesn't make us stop shopping. A dishonest builder doesn't make us stop living in houses. One scam doesn't stop us using banks. One failed relationship doesn't make us stop believing genuine one exists. Social media, full of bad behavior, manipulation, people are getting killed, depression, wars everywhere. Do we delete our accounts? No. Gossip and unfair treatment at the workplace. It happens everywhere and to everyone. Does that stop us from going to work? No. A dishonest mechanic, like, when you have a mechanic that rips you off, does that stop you from driving or from owning a car? Of course not. A bad doctor or a bad teacher, does that make us reject hospitals, medicines, or school or education? No, it doesn't. A bad boss doesn't make us reject work. Then why a bad pastor make us reject Christ or all the other pastors? Every profession has hypocrites. Every institution has failures. Every family have broken people. And in each of these cases, we instinctively know how to respond. We separate the person from the purpose, the failure from the thing itself. We find a better mechanic. We go to another restaurant. We find a better job. We find a better boss. We don't stop eating and we don't stop believing in real love. Yet Christianity seems to be the one place where we let the founder be judged by the failure of some of his followers. We don't reason that way anywhere else in our life. So why do we do this with Jesus and the church? One more distinction. A hurtful person in a local church doesn't represent the whole body of Christ. If you have an infected ear, you don't treat a healthy ear as though it is infected too. You treat the one infected. So why, when one local church is unhealthy or abusive or corrupt, do we condemn the entire church worldwide? A couple of people, or even a local church of 500 people, isn't equivalent to the roughly 900 million evangelicals across the globe. And not every church is that story. There are healthy churches, genuine communities out there full of people who show up for one another in real ways. The answer to a bad experience isn't to walk away from Christ or to walk away from all local churches altogether. It's to find one that actually reflects Him. Don't let one infected part decide what you believe about the whole body, and don't let it convince you that a healthy church isn't worth finding. It is. And this is my reflection for today. God bless you.